All right, guys, what's happening? What's happening? Happy Friday to you. It is Friday, March 11th, 2022. This morning, we're going to talk about potentially my very favorite topic, which is gratitude and how gratitude is really the key to everything. And, I've been reminded of this quite a bit lately. Just this morning was reminded of it standing behind somebody in line at the gas station on my way into work, and just how important it is to be grateful for the things that we have. So often in society today, we're focused on everything that we don't have or everything that we want that we haven't achieved yet, or all the things that are missing as opposed to all the things that we have. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. Let's get started. It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up. All right, guys, what's happening? Happy Friday to you. Hope you guys are off to a great start this morning, and hopefully you've had an amazing week. This morning, we are going to talk about gratitude, man, and we're going to dig into just why it's so important. How you can find gratitude regardless of how bad you might think your situation is right at this very moment. I think that in today's world, man, society tells us to focus on all the things that we don't have, right? All the things that we want. Everybody has such big goals, which you should have, by the way. But when you think about kind of where life is, and there's craziness going on around the world everywhere. Everybody has this feeling of uncertainty or being uneasy about what today brings, what tomorrow brings. And for me, that constant reminder, that constant center is always the ability to start every day with gratitude, and really spend time in the morning thinking about the things that I'm grateful for. And I wanted to remind you guys of that, because I think that when times get uncertain, when there's things going on, you're watching things. If you guys watch the news or you watch things on TV or even through your social media feed, you're seeing things come across that are, disturbing. And it's easy to shift your focus away from the things that are incredible in life and to carry those concerns. But for me, every great thing that I've ever experienced in my life, I've tried to have tremendous gratitude for it. I've tried to have tremendous gratitude in the moment. I've even tried in the last few years to make it a habit to have gratitude for the biggest challenges and pieces of adversity that I've been able to face. And when you operate from that spot, when you operate from a place of gratitude and you realize how powerful it really is, it's life-changing, man. It's life-changing. As Keith Calloway Jr. just said, grateful people give, man. Grateful people are just better people to be around. You ever notice that? The people that are super grateful, and it's not, I don't spend time being grateful for the stuff I have. I have immense gratitude for the people, for the experiences, for the opportunities, for the relationships, for so much, right? That doesn't cost a thing other than your time, your commitment, your consistency, those relationships and friendships and the things that you do in your life that are most meaningful. Most of the time, they don't cost a thing. They can be enhanced by things that cost things. But for the most part, the greatest things in life are absolutely free. And I wanted to remind everybody of that this morning, because I feel like, as I walk around, I went to the gas station this morning and I just said to the team here in the office, I said, so many times, man, I've stood behind somebody at the gas station and watched them put $5 of fuel in their car, $10 of fuel in their car. And knowing that that person is probably making that decision because they have to, because that's the scenario that they're in, it makes me tremendously grateful for the opportunity that I have. First of all, to not be in that situation, but second of all, to be able to help people not experience that, to help people seek out a life of abundance. And that is a mindset, man. It is a mindset that you have to have. And I believe that to receive, you absolutely have to be grateful. Gratitude is the key to all of it. You have to be grateful for what God has blessed you with. Because let me tell you something, guys. The breath in your lungs, just waking up, man, every morning, I put my feet on the floor, I put my head in my hands, and I thank God for giving me another opportunity to do this again. And I spend time every morning thinking about my children and my wife and just all the things that I'm grateful for, man. And it's incredible, that feeling that you get when you get the opportunity every morning to start your day that way. And so I ask you guys, how is it that you start your morning? Because if you don't start it with gratitude, if you don't have gratitude for those moments first thing in the morning, you open your eyes, you get the opportunity to live again, to hug and kiss your children or your spouse. If you don't have gratitude for that, man, you're starting your day all wrong. For me, that ability to start my day with gratitude has changed my life. It has changed my outlook on things. It centers me when everything seems to be wrong, when things are tough, life is tough, man. We all get punched in the mouth. We all get sent sideways by things that are out of our control. And so how we show up first thing in the morning, that mindset that we have to truly be grateful. Be grateful for those people that you get to work with that are fun, that lighten the mood when things are tough, that make you laugh, that get things done alongside of you or for you. Be grateful for all of it, guys. Think about those things. Think about how much you truly have to be grateful for. And when you get to that point of really deep down, man, feeling that gratitude, so many times in my life, man, I get chills all over my body thinking about just how much I have to be grateful for. And it's not the stuff, man. It's not money. It's not success. It's not anything. It's the experiences and the friendships. When I look down this list of people who are commenting here, man, like my family shows up here in the morning, you guys are my family. Truly, some of you are like family, man. You hung out with my kids, all of it. That's a gift, man. That's a gift. We live in the greatest country in the world. It doesn't matter how messed up it is. We live in the greatest country in the world. When you put your feet on the ground and those 2 feet land on ground that is inside the United States of America, you have more opportunity and more blessings than you can count. Even the worst person, the worst situation in America can be better than what a lot of the world experiences. So never forget it, man. Gratitude is the key that opens every door in your life. When you see all the things that you have to be thankful for and grateful for, you can't unsee it. And it helps you show up better. It helps you be a better friend. It helps you be a better father, mother, brother, sister, helps you in every aspect of your life. So often, remember this, guys, society tells us to focus on the things that we don't have. We want more stuff for nothing. We want more programs to help people that some of them don't even want any help. They just want it to be easy. And they want to repeat the cycle that they've been a part of. And it's not right. We need to help people, but we also have to push people. And we have to be grateful for the opportunity to coach and inspire and motivate those people that may not have any motivation or inspiration in that moment. But it is our responsibility as those that know better to do better and to be grateful for the opportunity to embrace the conflicts that come up around us, to have the conversations that need to be had to make this world a better place, to make those people see what's within them that maybe in that moment they cannot see. But the world is screwed up, man. The world is a little screwed up and sideways. But regardless of how screwed up it is, count your blessings. Look around you and figure out just how grateful you should be for the life that you get to live. The life that you get the opportunity to live is so much better than it was 100 years ago. I used this example in a talk I did a little while back, but think about 100 years ago, 1920, give or take. I believe the richest man in the world was John D. Rockefeller. Think about this. The person today that lives in the middle class or lower middle class literally lives a better life than what John D. Rockefeller could have lived 100 years ago, being the richest man in the world, richest man in America. Think about that. Couldn't fly anywhere. Didn't have access to communicate with people across his own city, let alone around the world. No ability to go to another state easily. No ability to do the things that we have the ability to do today. And so when we think about that, perspective is the name of this show. Have some perspective, folks, and be grateful, man, for the opportunities that we have. We worry about the things that most around the world would give anything to have as their problems. It all takes perspective to understand. But if you don't have gratitude for the friendships, for the relationships, for the people in your life, for the opportunity that you have in front of you, opportunity, guys, is just that. It's opportunity. The difference between opportunity and results is the amount of work that you put in. The ability to do the work starts with being grateful. How you show up and the progress you're able to make starts and ends with how often do you show up as your best? Well, if you're not showing up as your best, you're probably not too grateful. You cannot be grateful and negative at the same time. It's not possible. And gratitude is the key to opening every door of everything you ever wanted. So important, man. This morning, I woke up, put my feet on my floor, put my head in my hands, and I started thinking about the relationships that I have in my life. I thought about my family, and I thought about the relationships that I have in my life. New and old, man. You know, the people that I have been blessed to know, and man, in the next month, some of the people that I'm going to have the opportunity to spend time with, it's a blessing, man. Such a blessing. And I get overwhelmed thinking about the opportunity that I have to spend time with some of the most brilliant people in the world, some of the kindest people in the world, the most giving. People give their shirt off their back, man. People that do anything. And dude, I got dozens of them as friends. Dozens and dozens and dozens of people that would give anything to help somebody else. People that have made massive success in their life. And I get to sit there and have dinner and drinks and spend time and space with these people. I get to take my wife with me sometimes. And I get to bring that information home and give it to my children. and plant the seeds in them that could grow into who knows what. But I look forward to watching it. And so I ask you guys, how much time do you spend being grateful every single day? You know, what does it look like for you? Are you spending enough time being grateful, or are you spending too much time watching all the things that are wrong in this world and focusing on those? Because when you focus on what's wrong, you're going to find more of it. And when you focus on what's right and you focus on gratitude and you spend time every single morning finding what's right, more of what's right finds you. I am living proof of it, man. And this, all of this stuff that I talk about, that I get to do, and all the people that I have, man, God has blessed me beyond what I ever imagined. But I also know that he's not done yet. And so I spend time every single day being grateful to open up the chambers of what's next. And so I want you guys to do the same. I want you guys to spend some time today being grateful. You know, today is a Friday. We all know what that means. Most of the world's going to take off noon, 1 o'clock, right? Not going to get much done today. They'll start looking at the clock halfway through the morning, counting the minutes till they get to run out the door, and hooray for the weekend. But if you're grateful for the life that you get to live, man, you will play to the whistle. You will go out like a lion, not like a mouse. And you'll make the best of this day. You get one March 11th, 2022 to live in your life. What are you going to make of it? Are you going to check the box of what you're grateful for today? I'm going to do it today. I'm going to reach out to some people that I'm grateful for, and I'm going to tell them exactly the thoughts that I've been having about them and why I'm so grateful for them and what I see them doing in the future and all of that stuff, man. I'm going to check the list, because not only is that going to light them on fire, but it's going to light a fire inside of me, and it's going to allow me to go into this weekend with massive momentum. I got a trip early next week. I got another trip at the end of next week. I got another trip on Thursday of next week. So I'm trying to light myself on fire to create some momentum. But at the same time, when you light fire to yourself, you have the ability to light fire to others. So do that today. Be grateful and communicate what it is that you're grateful for to other people. I hope you guys have an unbelievable Friday. Brett, me too, man. I got Nashville, well, not today, but Nashville, Georgia, and Florida all next week. So looking forward to it, man. And that's a guy I'm grateful for right there, man. Brett Sutherland is a great friend, a great mentor, has changed my life in ways that is hard to describe, but that's what people do, man. That's what great people do. They change people's lives. They change people's perspectives. And I want you to be that person for somebody else today. I appreciate you guys being here. Happy Friday to you. I hope you guys have an amazing Friday and an amazing weekend. Go out like a lion. Don't go out like a mouse. I'll see you guys Monday morning, same place, same time, right here on Morning Perspective. I love you guys. Thanks for being here.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.